Welcome to my channel, Leslie Sew DIY. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment, please. Welcome to my video. Today, what I'll be using today is a peanut butter jar like this, empty peanut butter jar, and a little label that I found on Pinterest, some black ribbon. I think this came from Walmart. And some of this material, just this black and white check, buffalo check, or gingham material. So what I did was I went ahead and I painted this because I didn't want to wait for it to dry. Some of it's still a little wet. That's okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this label on. We're going to make a very inexpensive like a I forget, don't know what to call it, like an apothecary kind of a bottle. And I gotta get my Mod Podge. I might just use a little more paint and get this down on here. There we go. And I put 2 coats on with the chalk paint. And don't worry about that. We're going to cover that up with the material. So we have this on, and then we're going to age it some with our antique wax. Get my antique wax out and we'll age the bottle some. That's where it looks like it's old. Just take a paintbrush, any paintbrush that you like. I'm going to use one that's got kind of a little bit to where it lets me kind of play with it some and dry brush some of this on here where I think that, you know, the bottle would be aged, and the sign label, the label, just all around. And if you have this like up on a shelf or something, you know, it's going to look a lot different than it does sitting here on my table. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a piece of fabric. I'm going to have to sit this up. I'm going to cut a piece of fabric, just a square piece of fabric. But I'm going to rip it. I'm going to start the cut and then I'm going to rip the fabric so that it frays. Have to have enough to get the rip going. And then I'm going to, and I know I'm off camera because of the paint. Sorry about that. I ripped that, and then I'm going to take this. I'm going to rip it again. And I'm going to take the ribbon that I have. Take a piece of ribbon. And I think that's maybe a little bit too big for to be our lid. Take this. And this is just a way to use up something that you would normally throw away and make it something that you can put up on a shelf, you can decorate with, whatever you would like to do. Instead of throwing it away, You can reuse it, and you can make it into something pretty that can fit, that can sit up on your shelf. It's an empty peanut butter jar. It's not a jar because it's not glass, it's plastic. And it's just something that you can make to just have to sit around on your, like I said, on a shelf or on a countertop, on a chair tray. It's just something that you can do that's very quick and very easy to do. And there you have it. It looks aged. It's country. It's farmhouse. And thank you very much for your time today. I appreciate it. Always remember that Jesus loves you. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful, blessed day. And here's our peanut butter jar that we made. I thought I'd show it to you in a different light so that you could see how it looks. It looks aged. It looks so pretty. I think it's so cute. I love it. And then that was a vase that I did using kind of the same method. I just used black paint instead of using the antique wax. That was chalk paint that I painted the jar with, and I did that before I started the channel. So I thank you for your time. And again, remember, always remember, Jesus loves you.